How is your week going? Did you make your plan on Monday to have a marvelous day? Have you thought at all about the core areas of your life that are most important to you? The very top core value that I have is my faith in God. Hi, Rosalie here for Wednesday Wisdoms from me and the one who gives us hope and unconditional love. Did you know that essential oils have been around for centuries? doTERRA is a Latin word meaning gifts of the earth, and today is the perfect midweek opportunity to share some gifts with you. I will add a link for a free sample just in case you've never experienced the power of doTERRA's essential oils. Plus, I'm excited to be teaching my favorite class next week during the week of November, like around the 10th, 11th, 12th, something around that area, about the oils of the Bible. And I'd love for you to join me. So be sure to message me to get your invitation. Okay, on to my Wednesday wisdoms. I talk a lot about living a life of excellence, and I believe it starts with your core values and the things you hold most dear. And I hope you put yourself on the list. Over my life, it has become apparent that the world will continue to change and evolve, and it's up to us to evolve with it. Hardships and challenges will continue to come, and it's through these where we get to decide whether we live a life of excellence or not. If we focus on the challenge too long, we can become stuck, scared, heartbroken, isolated, empty, sad, or disillusioned, just to name a few. I know I have felt all of these emotions and more in one single moment. When it becomes too hard to see on the other side of unforeseen challenges, that's when it's time to choose tools and resources that can help us. Although if we don't know who or what to turn to, we can remain stuck for years upon years. Asking for help and ideas is not where most of us tend to gravitate, at least for me. However, when we do, amazing things can come out of the ashes. God created us to love one another, serve one another, be there for one another, and share our knowledge with one another. And when we do, lives of excellence take root. In 1 Corinthians 13, there's a part that talks about how no matter how significant a person is, it is only because of what we are all a part of that is where our true value lies. The parts of our body are a model for understanding our lives together. Some parts we see and some parts we don't. And when one part flourishes, every other part enters into happiness. We truly need one another rising together to live lives of excellence. Have you ever mourned for someone that lost a loved one? Have you ever felt that deep, deep heartache? Have you ever had a feeling something was wrong with someone you cared about, later to find out that they were hurting? We are all so connected, yet in our world, amongst all the noise, all the technology, all the things coming at us each and every day, are we really taking the time to think and pray about what God designed us to be and do? What gifts did He give you, and how those gifts can bless you and others? There's been times in my life when I felt like I would never come out of the darkness. Even though I had family and friends there to encourage me, ultimately, I was the one that had to make the choice, the decision to rise from the ashes. Maybe you are there right now or know someone that is. I want to encourage you to take a step, reach out, seek out people who have gone through challenges to gain insights as to what tools and resources they turn to during their hard times. Then create a list of 1, 2, 5, or 10 areas that you want to focus on. Areas that are the most important to you, that no matter what, you want to have them as part of your life of excellence, such as God is my number one. Then create a plan that focuses on these areas first and foremost. If you want to add something to your calendar, line it up next to your core values. And while praying about it, ask that God confirms whether or not it truly aligns with your core values. Then one day, one step, and yes, sometimes one breath at a time, you will start to feel like you are making progress. which in my world means I'm living my life of excellence now. I'm not waiting on something or someone to do it for me. Along our journey together, I will be sharing the key areas that help me stay focused on what I want for my life and how I can live the life of excellence that I know God wants for me. I believe He wants you to create yours too. We all need one another, the parts that make us whole. And when God is the center of it all, we will not only stand taller, we will rise up, live our best, most excellent life, and bless a lot of people along the way. Plus, don't forget to use our precious, precious peppermint oil that I've been talking about all week. It will help you to experience that calm focus, to stay on task and take a step in the direction of the life God designed for you. There's no fog thick enough, no weather so harsh, no fire too hot that God's love won't get through to you. Right now, as you're listening to my daily vision of excellence, know that I am sending you a prayer to fully trust in God with hope unswervingly and love extravagantly. Today's your day. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I don't know if I'm part of your feet, your hands, your heart, or some other part. All I know is that God wants us all to love one another, knowing that together we are part of something much greater. Please join me tomorrow as I take on Thursdays. I have really great recipes to share, a variety of make and takes for your amazing peppermint oil. I'll be mixing, blending, and creating amazing blends to assist you in living your life of excellence now. Until then, know that you're loved and that you matter.